Couple bands on your heels will probably change the way you walk. Conversations in the bank will probably change the way you talk. I'ma always be right here and I won't never leave you lonely. You can rest all of your fears cause I always got it on me. It took me from you once, you showed you was a rock. Speak on my demise, but the devil is a lie. 6 bloods in and we only getting higher. See the love in your heart, but your eyes full of fire. See, I used to wonder about you, but I know now. It's Gucci bags when we land, how it go now. Real shit, a real bitch and make you slow down. I beat it up and take a break and go some more rounds, and then we go some more rounds. It's gonna always be some rain, so the roads got umbrellas. I'm stressing with the homies in the town with them fellas. Gonna always take them pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open. See, I started as a dealer, then I finished as a dealer. I could put you on the beach in the middle of the winter. You and Nina, sister wives, cause this shit could get tricky. Niggas frontin' like a killer, turn that bitch into Matilda. Stepping on these niggas and I came into a feet first. 12 on these Balenci's and these bitches make my feet hurt. Rich nigga problems every day, I live a movie. You could fight in H&M or you could ball with me and Louis. She asked for a hoodie, so I let her wear the Gucci. Next day when she left, I ain't tripping, she kept the Gucci. It tastes like fruit, I even had to lick my fingers. And that pussy so good, I had to save me some for later. Diamonds on your neck, see them dancing on your haters. And they talk from the bottom, but you up, you can't hear them. You taking all the pictures, I'll tell you when to post it. Pistol on me and I'm focused, you ain't tripping, you a hold it. Cause you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, you know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. Baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous. Yeah, I know them niggas jealous. But baby, keep a secret, she'll die before she tell it. I went and got a bag by myself, they call me selfish. Gotta keep my eyes open, cause I know them niggas jealous.
What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trapper tapping in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's like a news cues, I get knowledge you ain't thinking nobody's college. Hold on. TNN Trap News Network. There we go. Good news cues, get knowledge you ain't thinking nobody's college, big dog. Hit that like, hit that comment, hit that good subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Good news you can use, good knowledge though. You not finna get in nobody's college though. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the subscribe button. You would like to be a Trap News Network correspondent? We would love to have you on the team. Hit us up on trapnewsnetwork.com. I'm sorry, Trap News Network. How the hell I say that? Instagram, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. Get into that if you ain't got into that. We finna jump into this good content. Young ain't have feet though. Munchie B though. Oh, Munchie B ain't on the way. But Brandon, Young and Hefe, Adam 22, and this good man-child talking about the no jumper sword fight with Almighty Suspect and Brandon. Let's get into this content. Let's get into it. Let's go.
How exactly does he make sure that he's going to be cool?
I'm like, no. But yeah, Munchie was in there. Man, yeah, Munchie kind of spooked when he heard a weapon. He like, oh man, he got a gun. I'm like, shit, no.
Because that's kind of the thing we always wonder about Munchie is like when shit gets crazy, what exactly are his survival instincts? How exactly does he make sure that he's going to be cool when shit starts going crazy?
He's Matt Murdock. You never seen Daredevil? You feel me? He's just yeah. So basically,
I've seen Waterworld. I haven't seen that.
He could gauge the distance around him by like you feel me.
You weak, Zatoichi.
He should have whiskers.
Stop it.
Because that's how
Like a cat?
cats can like move around as they
Cats have whiskers to help them keep their balance, I believe.
their whiskers to like tell when they're like walking around a corner or something.
No bats.
We should all chip in to get Munchie whiskers.
Why are you playing the homie, bro? This dude, Adam.
That's a stupid idea. You're right.
Sonar like a bat.
We kind of played around with it, and then you just have to take it to the extreme. Now, come on, bro.
Well, so hold on. Speaking of whiskers,
I think Munchie can see out the side, though.
Yeah, he can definitely see.
Because he was like, he trying to look sideways. I'm like, Munchie can see out the side.
It's very confusing for people that
Munchie B can see shapes and figures. I don't don't think he can see details.
I mean, I'm gonna guess he's like 95% black, or I'm sorry, black,
I agree,
blind,
probably.
where he can see like a
part
little
Norwegian.
bit if he looks at it in just the right angle. But then like, so he'll always say like about something that he saw, and people will try to call bullshit. It's like, bro, he can see a little, just not consistently.
He can see a little.
Sure.
Maybe
but,
like
but wait, hold
shapes
on. Speaking of whiskers, and how did it feel when Poetic Flacco tried to insinuate that you were the one that brought up the knife first, thus insinuating that you are adjacent to snitching? Like speaking of whiskers,
The young at heaven be laughing at everything.
Yes, man, funny.
that was wild, right?
Bro, we should honestly take the group. If I wasn't against exposing the group chat, I would say we should take that group chat conversation and post that shit online.
Man.
Because shit got heated. You got to give it to Flacco. I mean, at least a little tiny bit. You got to give a little tiny bit to Flacco there. He kind of let Ant know that he really don't give a fuck about. I mean, it got weird in there
Flacco's
for a
not a
minute.
little dude, bro. Like Flacco play y'all like this. I'm peaceful and all that. You press Flacco the right way, bro. Gonna do something. Bro got that Liberian in them. All they do is fight wars. That's why they country.
Today in Lush matching buzzballs to his outfit.
And you know what?
If we cut you open, we're gonna find a hell of a lot of food coloring.
This is an intervention.
So much food died.
This is why.
RFK ain't fucking with you.
I had to bring
Make America healthy again.
Hey.
Get Lush off buzzballs.
And here's the thing, and this is why I brought out the buzzball, because buzzball Uno is a variant of the white break baby persona. And I gotta be honest with you, I'm feeling like I need a kill squad moment right about now.
That's
dog.
crazy that you fucking
What?
waited till Brick got locked up to start proclaiming that you're the white brick baby.
That's when you do it.
Right, kill
That's-
squad.
That's when
Someone
you do
had
it.
to-
I'm the white big you then.
I felt,
Yeah, a vulture has to wait for something to be unalive. He ain't gonna. A vulture will never go and unalive anything. He picks the scraps off of what's left. He never unalive nothing. He just wait for it to die first. He's a vulture.
you are.
That's
Oh
like
my God. You are, dog.
that's like the starter coming
Dog,
out the
wig
game.
you.
I'm just kidding.
That's wig you.
Who's wig you?
Wig you.
Wig you.
Wig you.
Would
Wig
you?
you.
Super disrespectful.
I like wig.
Would you? Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Hey man, so how was it at Marathon Burger this week, man? You missed Almighty, huh?
What
Let's
happened?
talk about it. I think you're both scary. I think you went early on purpose, and I think he went late on purpose.
I sent you the Uber receipt.
Yeah.
When did I leave?
Conveniently in
At
just enough
5
time
o'clock.
to avoid a suspect.
Bro, how do you leave at? I was there. 12 o'clock is when it started. I stayed till 5. He popped up at 6:30 talking about. I heard niggas said I can't be at Marathon. Bro, I got the first of all the.
Nobody said you couldn't go to Marathon Burger. Nobody said you couldn't go to the beach. Nigga said you wasn't gonna go to that grand opening. The grand opening ended at 4.
You went solo,
I went by myself.
and you Ubered.
Well, I parked like a couple miles back because they were having a gay pride thing in the
And you wanted to
traffic.
take,
to walk right
you wanted to
through
take
it.
the vibes, strip your shirt off, march down with us,
Just
show
in case I
support.
get drunk. I don't want to. Nah, but the traffic was the parking was messed up.
Oh, okay.
So I always do that. I'll park like 4 miles away, and then I'll Uber myself
Pro
there.
move. Venice parking.
Now listen. Let me
It's not that bad. I paid $40. I parked right in front.
tell you. We gonna put this in the context of hood niggas. What person who plans on running away or escaping would take an Uber? You can't leave fast with an Uber. You got to hit that button and all that. If I was trying to do something or be in a
Uber typically takes about 10 minutes to come get you.
position to leave when bro got there, I would have just drove my own car down there so I could get on. Bro, the event ended at 4. I called the Uber as you saw on the receipt at 4:47.
Okay.
So I stayed for about an hour. I was in the back with those dudes from 40 Crips or whatever. And then I was like, okay,
He was with the 40s.
everybody. I don't know. I'm not saying that disrespectfully.
40 Crips or whatever.
Man,
It just
man,
stood out to me. I was
I'm
like,
from-
damn, I sound more natural
Hey,
saying
I'm
that
from
than
Long
you just
Beach.
sounded.
I don't know. I don't know the LA gangs.
No,
I'm
for
from
sure.
Long Beach.
I'm 43 years
Okay.
old.
I love that for you, yeah.
I know more about Compton gangs than LA.
Okay.
Because we just don't interact like that.
Okay.
So,
stand on business.
hey, by the way, Dodie 6, great guy. I never heard of him besides people talking about him. That's a cool dude.
Oh, you
man.
hung out in there. Nice.
Yeah, I hung out with him a little bit in the alley. You know, I got a picture with him and everything.
Shout out
But
Dodie.
cool guy. But so they were breaking stuff down, Power 106, packing up and leaving. And then I just said, oh, they leaving. So I was like,
They probably told, don't mention Rich Trapper. Don't you say his name again. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna call my Uber. got an Uber.
I'm working on my main character syndrome. I'm working on this, y'all. I'm working on that. I don't got to be the main character all the time. This is Brandon's story.
At 447.
I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on it.
Got back to my car at 503. I was like home I was already home when he popped up. So when he started talking about people saying I can't come outside, and there's a good point brought up by Rich Trapper. When he was there, you didn't hear no power. There was no Power 106. You didn't hear no music. You didn't see the little backdrop that they were taking pictures in front of. Yeah, the gang members stayed to hang out afterwards because, like, where else they gonna go? That's like an event. They was in the alley. So when the police started pulling in, telling them they had to move and all that, you know it's ending. So there was nothing that was going to happen anyway. It was so much armed security, police everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, you couldn't do anything. So the idea that I was going to do anything, I was going to do nothing. I wasn't going to do.
Good media training, Brandon. This is how you answer questions. This is how you answer questions. Brandon has excellent media training. Good job, Brandon. Way to answer appropriately on camera. I like that.
There was no police unless I had to defend myself. But the idea that someone came there to fight, look, fool, they expecting that. So I think suspect went to the safest event possible. Bro, you gotta understand how LA people think, bro. Long Beach, South LA people, they already know how to play shit to make it look a certain way. The mere fact that this guy said, I'm gonna see what these marathon burgers are hitting for 4 hours before, then shows up at 6:30. Bro wasn't trying to show up for no smoke. Bro was trying to show up after the fact. So he
Trying to show up for his own ego and appease the chat to make it look like he did something, because we've heard Almighty Suspect say so many times, I don't want to look weak in front of the chat.
could say, look, I'm up here. He plays a lot to the fans, and I'm not as experienced at doing that.
Yeah, 6. That was late.
Man, I don't know.
That was a lot of.
And you
Wait, what was that? What was that young man
could say, look, I'm up here. He plays a lot to the fans, and I'm not as experienced at doing that.
Yeah, 6. That was late.
Yeah, 6. I was late. Late enough for the event to be over. Right.
Man, I don't know.
That was a lot of.
And you already ran for.
information.
Hey, can I ask you one question?
What up?
True spill. This is just man to man. Did bro run or not? Did he run into that corner or not?
What corner?
When we were in the thing, when I jumped up,
I'm going to say, look, this,
He hid behind
this,
security.
I can't say.
this what I'm going to say, right? I ain't going to say he ran into the corner, but, no, listen. I can't say he ran into the corner because the security did kind of bomb rushing, but he did have access to you. When he first hopped up, instead of when he hopped up and did all the peel the pants up and the little gang move and all that and start talking before he spit, he could have got over there to you. Y'all could have squad for sure.
he stepped to the
He didn't want no smoke. That's Almighty Victim. That's Almighty Victim. He don't want no smoke, bro. He don't want no smoke. He don't want none of this. That's Almighty Nicotine Patch. He don't want no smoke. It's Almighty Nicotine Patch. That's right there. I said either he Almighty Cheese Block because he got up and drug up and down that alley like a block of cheese on a cheese grater, or that's Almighty Nicotine Patch because he don't want no smoke.
he literally stepped towards security. Like, hold on. When he fought Kelpie, he dived so fast you couldn't have stopped him.
He dove so fast. Words are hard. I hate that y'all keep using the word dived. He dove. Dove is the past tense of dive.
Damn.
And I'm known for my reflexes.
White people, slow twitch.
Why the fuck is
fucking around.
Pot Lord of all
No,
people
but-
calling me?
It's just
Yo,
Pot Lord, what's up?
Mr. 22 was good, gang. I'm on stream.
Never thought this would be a call that we'd be taking on stream. What's up?
Yeah, hey, hey.
Because he was at Marathon Burger too. That's why I'm
that?
picking up. You know who Pot Lord is?
That's Toke. What up, Toke?
Hot Lord was not at Marathon Burger.
Okay. What happened?
Way, you're a better rapper than House Phone.
Oh, he's on that. All right.
Hey, I think I'm better than
We
everybody.
don't care about that.
No, that's facts. You did.
But like if
We don't care about that.
That I feel like it's like anything in the past, I'm willing to get over it.
Oh, man, so we good, gang.
All right, that's cool. Were you you went to Marathon Burger as well, right?
No, I wasn't there. I was streaming. I wasn't there.
Oh, okay. So
I didn't go, but Rich Trapper called me and it was telling me about the whole shit. But yeah, I didn't go.
okay, yeah. Brandon was there and Almighty were there, but not at the same time.
I'm the most popping nigga in that building that don't go to that building. Hey, Adam, I need to check, bro. It's like I keep making like unofficial appearances, bro. It's like I keep making unofficial appearances. I'm gonna have my people call your people. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's like I'm making unofficial appearances. I feel like I'm owed something. You feel me? I feel like I'm owed something. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just talking shit. I'm cracking though. And it's gonna be a hot summer for that stupid looking guy in that green hat. But summers are hard. Let's keep going. I'm working on not having main character syndrome, y'all. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I heard y'all skedaddled. No bullshit, right there.
I mean, look, I got receipts to prove it, but I mean, the point of
What do you mean? Wait, bro, you can't say receipts when you left.
I have receipts to.
You get a receipt when you leave.
Look, here's the thing. When someone says, I'm going to pull up to a place.
This is where Pot Lord is full of SHIT. Because yesterday he called me on that same stream and had a whole different energy. So I don't know why he's trolling Brandon right now. But that was not the energy Pot Lord had with me yesterday at all. So I don't know what the hell is going on with Brandon. But Pot Lord, let me be the first to tell you, you're full of SHIT. You're full of SHIT. I challenge all the streamers to stay one way and not flip-flop for content. I challenge all the streamers to stay one way. Matter of fact, let me FaceTime Pot Lord. Hold on, man. Let me see. He may or may not answer. He might be with his wife. Let me see something real quick. We ain't even finna say nothing, chat. I just want to know when I can go up there. Because I'm going to tell him to his face. Y'all. I know you are. I just want to know when I can come up there. I don't got shit to say until I say it on camera. No, just send me my dates. Send me my dates, my time and an address, and I'll be there. That's it. No, because I'm on my shit talking shit about you, and I'm gonna wait till I'm in front of you to say it. Send me my dates, send me my time, send me the location, and I will be there. That's that. Send me my dates. We on this nigga Pot Lord.
And then shows up 4 hours later, nobody, and I was there the whole time. No one's scared of them. The fact, like, we all live in Southern.
Wait. You can't give niggas the time, bro. First of all, you know LA. You can't get in Venice. It's a hard place to get to on a Saturday.
There's nothing hard about getting to Venice Beach, bro.
You can't give niggas no time. Like, if they.
Brandon didn't give him a time. The Marathon Burgers, the grand opening was the time. It was from 12 to 4. That was the time. Nigga says you're not going to the grand opening. This is crazy.
This is what I know. Niggas are liars. You're a liar, and you're trying to be funny. And that's it. Like, bro, I've been dealing with black people my whole life. Niggas will say.
You already figured out.
Niggas will say anything. Listen, I don't care. Niggas will say anything, bro, to get attention. That's what I know. And look, this is the thing. This is the point. When the dude had the chance to squabble me, he pulled out a knife. Any dude who continue to defend that dude is only showing that they got the same type of heart as that dude. So if you're defending a suspect, you got the heart of suspect. I said what I said. I'm done talking to you. That's it. I'm done talking to you. We're not from the same section. We're not from the same place. Whatever you say, bro, I don't even care about it.
When he was on the way.
Whatever you say, that's fine.
You did?
That's fine.
What do you mean whatever I say?
And he know where I'm at every single Tuesday, every single Wednesday. Come on, bro. There's no bigger announcement than you going to be on the show at 4 o'clock this time. It don't matter. Look, bro lives for content. He lives for content. Even y'all insinuating. Listen.
Wait.
Even someone trying to instigate doing something at Black Sam's event show you how low-minded.
Suspect to go up there to fight.
He didn't go up there to fight.
He went up there just to show that he didn't go up there.
Adam,
Yeah, exactly.
Adam,
He didn't want to be told he couldn't go somewhere.
Any dude who...
Whoa, what was that?
Wait.
Even someone trying to instigate doing something at Black Sam's event show you how low-minded.
Suspect to go up there to fight.
He didn't go up there to fight.
He went up there
I don't have to say anything. I'm just letting this play out.
just to show that he didn't go up there.
Adam,
Yeah, exactly. He didn't want to be told he couldn't go somewhere.
Any dude who is trying to instigate something to where two dudes are having a bad situation at someone else's grand opening, because that's what they're doing. They're trying to instigate, right? They're trying to say, y'all should have went up there and fought.
Okay.
They're trying to say it without saying it. That means you're either jealous, you're low-minded, or you just not that intelligent. I had no intention of fighting at Black Sam event. So are you saying you would have wanted me to fight this man at Black Sam event? Stand on your business. That's what you think I should have did?
No, because you.
Okay, so then this conversation is over. Exactly. Come on, bro. You listen, bro. Y'all let the internet get y'all out here like some females.
There's a lot of
You
alleys
should
in
have did.
Venice.
This ain't baddies, bro. This ain't baddies, bro.
There's a lot of alleys in Venice.
Is it over? Is it over? He just said we shouldn't have fought up there. So what is you still talking about?
You got it, bro. It's a
Look,
big
man,
piece.
can
I'm
you
from
get this
there.
unintelligent
I'm from
person off the phone?
Venice,
I don't
nigga.
even
It's a
talk to
big
people
piece.
like this in real
Nigga,
life.
it's a big
I don't even
piece.
talk to
It's a
dudes like this in
freeway.
real life. I don't even talk to people like this
Pot Lord, I talk to people like you in real life, and I'm gonna be there. It's to be my days, fool. I'm gonna pull up on your ass.
in real life, bro. He just said, Adam, he just said he wasn't saying we should have fought at the event, right? Right? So let's admit, if he thinks we shouldn't have fought at the event, I think we shouldn't have fought at the event. I'm sure Suspect thinks we shouldn't have fought at the event.
I actually can't think of a more disrespectful place for you guys to fight than the Marathon Burger grand opening. Like from a street perspective,
That's
like
because
what would be a worse place to
That's
fight?
because these degenerates feed off of disrespect. That's why. That's why their neighborhood look like shit and their kids ain't seen their daddy in months. They love
It's a big
disrespect.
beach,
They
bro.
disrespect their
It's a
kids.
big
They
beach,
disrespect
bro.
their girlfriends. All that.
It's a
That's
big
all they
beach,
know.
bro.
That's all they know because
It's a
they
big
didn't have no daddy around to
You don't
raise
gotta
them.
say it for the
So they
Marathon
want you.
Burger or anything.
Bro,
It's a
I have
big beach.
massive respect for Black Sam, Nipsey. I even defend Nipsey right here. Do I not? Why would I go there with bad intentions? Why would another
You said
black
it.
man?
You know what's crazy? Because Brandon went up there and was super kicking. It was very respectable to everybody, respectable and respectful to everyone. Seeing some people who he actually knew and contributed to the business. You feel me? Brandon was cool as hell.
And
It's
be
not
trying to
free, bro.
instigate us doing something
But you
at that
said it,
event
though. You
because
wanna say it.
these
You brought
dudes
the
don't
energy.
care
You
about
said it.
nothing, not even their own self. So they want to see somebody crash out because they don't have the courage to do it. That's it. I'm
All right,
telling
bro.
you, I don't even talk to gang members unless I'm getting paid. Like, period. So there's
not-
nothing you could tell me or no way you can make me feel.
Hey, yo, Brandon.
No,
Wait,
no. I don't know this dude. Why is the dude
Wait,
still
can I
addressing
just
me?
say, yo, can I just say?
No, you
All
can't
right,
say.
Pablo,
You can't say.
final statement.
No, you can't say.
Wait, can I just say something? You don't go to jail, bro.
Wait, why is he gonna go to jail?
Dick without a license, nigga.
Oh my God! All right. Whoa, and he hung up. Okay, that was convenient. Yo,
Bruh.
yeah, okay.
So with
Extremely.
this being said, fair to say, in the words of Smack T-Rail, this whole Marathon Burger thing, Almighty, we get it. Almighty didn't go up there to the grand opening. He went after everything was closed. No Wooty Bam, Flu Flam, Skull Dug, and Larson. Next.
Like the most disrespectful place. So many street dudes would be looking at y'all crazy if you really actually like fought each other there. Like
would've got
it would have
destroyed.
made No Jumper look bad just by association.
Osmosis.
Like, oh, Adam.
Which is the reason why an Almighty Suspect probably did better off by not actually going to the grand opening and waiting until it was over. But, whatever.
Says y'all aren't allowed to fight in No Jumper anymore, so you're gonna go beat each other up at Venice Beach Marathon Burger.
Now, to be fair, Venice does have a lot of little alley cuts down the way. If fools really wanted to get
Those
it in,
alley cuts were filled with police officers.
Yeah, there are a lot of
yeah,
cops
that
over
is-
there, and
Stop
especially that
no, you're
opening.
not
yeah.
wrong. You're not wrong. So Brandon,
Did you see my thing? I was walking around. I was walking all over recording. I was also walking with Rich Trapper. The point of the matter is this, bro. Why do something at Marathon that we could have did right there that night had you not pulled out a weapon? Clearly you don't want to fight. You went on Hater World.
Mega and Hefe made it very clear that Almighty Suspect did not want that.
He's a weapon. Did you see the clip?
I did see that
Did you
clip,
see the
yeah.
clip? I sent you the clip. He said he's trained. I'm not going to let him break my limbs and do all that. So in his mind, he's already made me this like larger than life figure. So he's already scared. He basically said, I'm scared. That's why I brought a knife. He said, I got an even odds. So he knows he's not my equal.
You are kind of his Voldemort at this point.
And that's okay. I'm not trying to keep going on Sus. What I'm telling y'all is Suspect is the type of person who will risk it all based on what somebody on the internet thinks. But a man ain't gonna let another man instigate him into nothing. The dude said, I don't think y'all should have fight. That was it.
why did the guy though say that? Like, oh, I was with Brandon and I got the text, or I seen him get the.
That wasn't Brandon. I was with a whole different homie when he thought that was Brandon. That was somebody totally different. That was actually Reg Dog. That was actually you. That wasn't Brandon.
The DM that says is coming, and he quickly dipped.
When he said, okay, so Rich Trapper was with this other dude named Reg. And Reg hopped on my live stream like, yeah, he was talking about me. He showed them something. He never showed me anything. So Rich Trapper said, nah, when he said fat cut, I think he was talking about Reg, not Brandon.
Okay.
Because I really didn't interact. I interact with Dodie Six. I interacted with some dude named Juju and another dude just real quick. And then I was kind of like talking to different people. But I think he's
Reg got a no jumper shout out.
just a mistaken. He said fat cut. He ain't saying Brandon. And everybody was calling me Brandon. So
Because, all right, this is my thing, is if you're going to go to an event and you think you might see a op there, I don't think it should be required that you spend 8 hours there. Like, that is an unreasonable amount of time. If you are, like, outside of this beef, if I'm going to a burger shop opening,
right.
I'm probably going for like an hour, realistically. I feel like you stayed a lot longer than the average person would be expected to stay. So I got to give it to you on that. I don't think that this is like a day at work where you need to put in like noon to 8.
I stayed. I walked around. I even had a funny video with a light-skinned dude like, man, suspect, you making us look bad. I was talking to
But
people.
that's taunting him. That's low-key being like, yo, you should come.
Well, listen.
Like, how is that not
That was
taunting
after
him?
he said he was coming to the Marathon Burger. See, I didn't.
What the fuck?
But what I'm telling you is, whether or
That's
not
insane,
that's
bro.
taunting him, right?
Regardless of the fact, he was out there to do it.
I don't know anything about that. What I know is I was there till 4:47. If you didn't come within 5 hours, bro, you can't say because I think somebody said suspect he gonna come or something, and that was I think that's probably when he first posted the thing about seeing the burgers. I stayed for 3 hours after that. So I actually thought this dude ain't coming. I was like, he's not gonna come. And I wasn't waiting on him, but I was just like, I had to go, bro. I had to go see a movie with my wife. So why would I sit around there? I came, I showed love. Hey, y'all didn't show up. All of No Jumper was invited. I showed love, not you.
Hey, I went to the live.
Ooh.
My wife. So why would I?
Ooh. All of No Jumper was invited. Where was your antennas at?
I sit around there. I came. I showed love. Hey, y'all didn't show up. All of No Jumper was invited. I showed love, not you.
Hey, I went to the last one. Though.
Right.
I know. I messed with Black Sam.
No, they
I
invited them
put
by
up
name.
on Black Sam. That's good
No,
people.
yeah.
That's
It was so peaceful, bro. Nobody tripped. Did you hear about anybody getting beat up?
No.
It was peaceful.
Why
Nobody
would
was
there
gonna do
be?
nothing.
There shouldn't be any.
There
issue
should be
there.
nothing like that. And I don't like people instigating or insinuating that there should have been something that took place. Because you're making it look like, bro, if you would have started something there, who would have got you first? The security with the armed security, the police, or all the Crips for messing up their homeboy event? You would have had three levels
different
of
rounds of people who are going to be very upset about this.
Right. And you probably would have had beef once it was all done because they like, he messed up the homie event. I want to see black men do well.
Black Sam didn't even put a hand on Rockstar, and that was like the news of the week.
Put a finger.
That's all everybody talked about for a week.
Right.
So if you guys had actually fought, yeah, that would have been.
And who are
that would
we?
have took over the news cycle for sure.
He knows Rockstar. They don't even know who I am.
Well, I feel like a lot of people do now.
Well, but listen, man.
Shout out to Brandon.
I want to see
Bro, I
bro
see you
do
taking
well.
fan pics. Like,
Listen,
fools are walking up
I
to
bought
you.
a bunch of marathon clothes. The shit's expensive too. I bought it. I support Nipsey even when he was alive.
How much is
Support
a
Black
Marathon Burger shirt?
No, the marathon shirt is like $100.
Yeah.
A T-shirt?
A T-shirt.
Holy shit!
And then the hat is like $75.
Wow.
Yeah, so I bought that, socks, a little sweater for my daughter. Like,
I told y'all Brandon show love. I don't want to tell y'all about his pockets, but that nigga show love. That nigga Brandon show love.
I support that. I wouldn't want nobody to do that to my stuff. But when you don't have anything and you don't come from shit, daddy ain't never owned nothing. You don't understand the importance. Listen, I don't care. I'm now he got me talking like I was talking
Daddy
to him.
don't even own anything.
No,
It's crazy.
listen, bro.
Yo, he did have his pops with him
No, I'm not talking about him.
when he pulled up.
I'm not even talking about
But
him.
I did see his pops with
Listen, I'm not even talking about him.
all right.
I'm talking about the dude.
Yeah, let's leave LA cool out of this, Brandon.
No, I think he took the homie with him, his cousin from Hoover.
Oh, for
Him
real?
too.
I thought I saw his dad in the
His
background.
dad was
Yeah,
there
he
too.
did, right? Yeah.
I knew like 6 of the people.
They always slide together. You don't give a fuck.
Oh, so
Yeah.
he took a little food people. I thought it was just him and his cousin from Hoover.
Nah, but his cousin from Hoover's a joint, first of all, and like,
Pause.
and it was hella respected, like in the fact that I thought I was like, damn, this fool came, had the H crown on.
He's straight. That was Marcelli.
Yeah.
He's straight.
Yeah, he had the H crown on and went, and it's nothing but love. Like, so shouts to Marathon Burger and all the, you feel me, for not being.
That's what I'm saying. People,
It was a place of peace and safety. Just saying. The grand opening was great. He should have came.
tripping on sections type shit. You feel me? Because that's like the wrong
The grand opening was fire. Should have came.
biggest hat you could ever have on there. Like, Suspect came with
It wasn't a gang event. You guys gotta stop making all the podcast shit gang shit. It's not a gang situation. What are you wearing doesn't matter. That has absolutely no bearing to do with it. Lush is just trying to figure out something to say in this situation. Lush is just trying to figure out his way to fit in and be included in a conversation where he should have just probably shut up and continued to look like, what's the white boy, riffraff? Oh, Lush.
the ops. And it was love.
What I'm saying is, I'm not even talking. What I said was not directed at the suspect. What I said is directed at the instigators. See, that's the
pot lords.
That's the people. I don't know that dude, but yeah, him.
Okay.
That,
For sure, you're going to do your research tonight, and you're probably going to make a cartoon.
I'm not
about
going to say. I'm not going to do no research on that bum.
Oh, you
What I'm
already
telling you,
fully hate on
I'm
him.
done with it. Because what I'm saying is, it's the same situation I felt when Wack told Rockstar he should have did something. Did I not trip when Wack told Rockstar he should have did something at the last grand opening? Did I not?
I don't remember.
I was saying that wasn't right, and that's what me and Wack had to talk. I'm gonna stand on my principles. It's never cool to do that, and when you do shit like that, it just tells you never ran a business, you never been associated with no one who has. You've never had nothing to lose, or you're a hypocrite. And those are two types of people I don't deal with.
Okay. Wait, but the one last question about this incident I'm
You said,
curious
okay,
about.
that's it.
No, but my last question, you told me, you DM'd me and said, wow, I had no idea how many people hated Suspect.
Dude.
So you saying people were coming up to you and telling you that they appreciated
They were
this little
literally like,
crusade you've been on?
Suspect, bro.
But you can see in the chats that we all was linked in when it first happened.
What?
The little chat when Suspect spitting, he hopped up off the couch.
Yeah.
You hearing all that?
Who was growling? I still don't know.
That was. I think it was Suspect. growling.
That was Suspect.
They was in the chats. They was in the chats on Suspect ass.
They hate this dude. To be so hated in
To
your
be
own
fair,
city.
you and Suspect are both kind of like the
No.
super villains of this universe
Listen,
right now.
I showed up to Marathon Burger. Bro, I'm driving downtown LA because when I leave here, sometimes I go downtown LA to grab like something to eat or whatever because that freeway be ridiculous. So people rolling up on the side of my car, I have to get tints on my windows because people
Nigga, why don't you already have tints on your windows? Brandon, you crazy.
rolling up on the side of my car like F stuff, like dudes with tattoos on their neck. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, you better get this.
I gotta get tints. But they really don't like this guy. I'm like, to be so hated in your own city is crazy.
All right, we got a poll in the chat. Who do you like more, Almighty Suspect or Brandon? I'm very curious.
But I'm talking about.
This is not a popularity contest, but it is literally a popularity contest.
He's nothing
But
else.
I'm just curious.
It's absolutely like only a popularity contest for sure.
I just want to know what people are going to vote
But
for.
my whole thing is this.
Don't look at it. Wait, give it a little bit.
This is exciting.
Don't look at it for
It's like the
5 minutes.
presidential
I'm gonna cover it
election.
up. I'm
But
gonna cover it up so we can have an unveiling.
It's the result of the Iowa
These people are
caucus
all
right
over the
here.
country.
We'll have an unveiling of the results in like 5 to 10 minutes.
These people are all over the country. I'm talking about just in his own city of Los Angeles. Like, bro, people feel like you. Who you piss off, bro? Like, this dude.
Well, look, I think that's the thing about both you guys. You're both very polarizing.
But people in my city won't be like, everyone from Long Beach in the chat is like, Brandon is, Brandon the real one, Brandon that. When you see someone from my city, they're supporting me, period. Dude, this guy's mixed reviews in his own town.
We got an ashtray?
A weed tray, I would have better tell.
45?
Donnie said, I'm using it.
Yo, but okay. Now that we've addressed that, I don't want to spoil the fucking Foresters interview that I just did, but
All right, man, we up out of to the next one. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left. You know the rest, and it's free. Avenue Angel Tweets free. We are gone.